Peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette, run the lights up. This is the livest show. Okay, with the livest show, I got 100 shows within one show. Okay, let the sparks fly. Sports show is the hottest show in the world. Okay, salute to David Flat Sparks. But we gonna get to this breaking news. Steve Harvey goes off on Katt Williams. Okay, what you put in the universe will come back. Callers, you better call me up fast because I'm not even playing no more. I'm not even staying on these lives too long. Call me up 310-692-9055. Give me 5 minutes. Let me cook. Let's go. We ain't got time to talk. Okay, we get into the shit.
When you say stuff like that, first of all, man, let me say this. And I probably, first of all, when I said that I was on stage at Earn Your Leisure, I was really just joking. I slap you, perm, all this. I was really just in front of a whole lot of people. I was really just joking. I don't really, if I had a chance to talk to Katt about anything, I would just ask him what's wrong. Just what's wrong. Let's go to that. Listen to me, man. Just because a person sits on the show and don't hesitate or say or and speaks eloquently, that don't mean it's true. That just don't mean it's true, man. And I probably shouldn't have said anything. That's a regret I have.
All right, let me get to the next part.
Well, what you mean? I said, but after he slapped me, what happened? Because that's what I need. It's got to be some more.
You ran in the house crying.
Yeah.
Not with all that security.
I'm trying to figure out, when you slapped me,
What was the next move?
yeah, because why are you kicking my ass? What is I'm going to be doing? That's what I be wondering, man. And like, I'm older now. I'm 68. I'm not throwing hands with you. I got a lot of people that I pay. They'll lay you down out here.
I just wanted to get to this shit. It's layers to this. So I'm going to go to the beginning, not all the way to the beginning, but the beginning of this topic. Okay. As you know, Katt Williams went on Club Shay Shay and threw Steve Harvey, every comedian in the world under the bus, pretty much. Okay. This is Steve Harvey getting his get back. And y'all can let me know how y'all feel. Y'all can hit the lines up. The lines is open 310-692-9055. But I'm taking it back to this point right here and letting it cook. And then
hair shedding?
My bad, these damn ads. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I got y'all. Damn ads. But I'm gonna take some calls because I want to know how the people feel about this. All right, let's get it. I got it back, rocking. Y'all ain't ready to tap in? Hey, I'm gonna continue to cook. Let's get it. Salute to the Pivot podcast. Like I said on the other live, this was up a few days. Nobody, I guess, wanted to run with the narrative. I guess because they save you. They don't want to go against it. Whatever. We play fair over here. All right, let's get to it.
Adult contemporary show 25 to 54 in America. The Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm at 112 markets. I got 9 million listeners. I'm controlled by FCC rules. The problem is these people go get these podcasts who have no FCC rules to abide by. But you have to remember, even though you're on a podcast, you still got a brand.
Yeah.
And so you can't say what you want to say and expect to be relevant and not get canceled. You can't have a podcast and the way that you think you can make money is on clicks and views at the expense of others and not expect to have to pay the expense.
I guess that's shots at Shannon Sharp and Katt Williams. But let's get it.
You still got a brand.
Yeah.
And so you can't say what you want to say and expect to be relevant and not get canceled. You can't have a podcast and the way that you think you can make money is on clicks and views at the expense of others and not expect to have to pay the expense.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have a podcast and light me up and don't expect to get lit up. You can't have a podcast, let somebody come on your show and talk about your friends.
Hair shedding, it's more than what you see on
Man, these ads is running crazy, man. What's going on? Give me a second, y'all.
What I be wondering, these lies about some people.
As a young man.
Yo, these ads going crazy. I'm gonna have to pay for that premium YouTube account, man. Come on, man. It don't make no sense.
What I be wondering.
Shit is crazy, man. Pardon self, y'all.
Talk about your friends.
I agree.
Okay, you got a podcast. Y'all got a guest on here. And he starts slamming Fred. He knows something about Fred, happened in the past, will lie or not, and just start slamming Fred. Y'all got to shut that down.
Yeah.
Because this your brother. You got to protect him. And you got to protect the brand. They don't do that no more. So you come on my show, you spread all these lies about some people that I call my so-called friends, and I just let you sit there and check it. And because your podcast had so many views on that right there, your next guest is the same type of guest. Because now you want your money to be made off clicks and views at somebody's expense. Well, now guess what? You got to pay for that. Because once you put it out in the universe that I want clicks and views, the universe does not differentiate. It just give you clicks and views.
Mind you, I didn't see that part. You see how I mentioned the universe in my last live and this live about the universe, what you put in the universe? Listen, I'm aligned. I'm very aligned. Stop playing with me. Y'all better pay homage. I'm aligned over here, for real, for real. I'm aligned with the universe. I didn't even know you said that. Let's get it.
It's your brother. You got to protect him. And you got to protect the brand. They don't do that no more. So you come on my show, you spread all these lies about some people that I call my so-called friends, and I just let you sit there and check it. And because your podcast had so many views on that right there, your next guest is the same type of guest. Because now you want your money to be made off clicks and views at somebody's expense. Well, now guess what? You got to pay for that. Because once you put it out in the universe that I want clicks and views, the universe does not differentiate. It just give you clicks and views. So now here they come the rest of them. And now you got clicks and views.
Mm-hmm. My question to that though is, there was the podcast and there was a comedian who talked about you, and you waited a while before ever responding to Katt Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But when you responded, it felt like there was a lot more vitriol to your response than it was all of the initial accusations. Why do you think the response to what you said was so different from what he said on Shannon's show?
When you say vitriol, what you mean?
The social media fodder was upset with you for the way you finally responded to him.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned his height and what you could do if there was ever an altercation. They said they felt like what he said about you was true because of the nature of your reaction.
Oh, well, see, first of all, I ain't really good at social media, so I didn't even know that was out there. But they can, like, really kiss most of the corners of my ass when you say stuff like that. First of all, man, let me say this. And I probably, see, first of all, when I said that I was on stage at Earn Your Leisure, I was really just joking. I slap your perm, all this. I was really just in front of a whole lot of people. I was really just joking. I don't really, if I had a chance to talk to Katt about anything, I would just ask him what's wrong.
That's G'd up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right? Let's get it.
Just what's wrong? Let's go to that. Listen to me, man. Just because a person sits on the show and don't hesitate or say or and speaks eloquently, that don't mean it's true. That just don't mean it's true, man. And I probably shouldn't have said anything. That's a regret I have. I really shouldn't have said nothing. Cause we not in the same league, dog. We shooting at two different baskets. I shouldn't even have said nothing. And so really, man, I think I would apologize to him if he took offense to what I said. I was joking, but I would apologize to him. And like I said, if I had a chance to sit down with him, I would just say, hey, man, what's wrong? But you got to look at the whole tone of the interview. If the whole tone of the interview is what everybody else ain't, what everybody else ain't got, what everybody else doing, I think that's kind of like hate and jealousy. And hate and jealousy is a form of grief. You're grieving because obviously all them people you talking about have something you either want or are something that you ain't. And you're grieving. And the funeral becomes the podcast.
Hair shedding, it's
All right, I'm gonna stop it there. Let's get to the calls. Let's get to the shit. These ads is killing me, man. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. I did a live before y'all wasn't ready. I see people try to call after the fact, but we live, okay? The number's on the screen. Let me know what's your assessment, 310-692-9055. I'm going to call a few of my favorite rec mob callers. You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't get their alert. I'm going to call Janie B, JR, songs by Alicia, even have SJ tapping. SJ, matter of fact, let's hear from SJ, okay? SJ, let's get it. Call me up, and we want the raw. You know what I mean? We want the raw. We ain't doing no politically correct today. You know what I mean? No diplomatic. We want the raw. Call me up with the raw. Okay? Super raw. Speak your mind. It's fine. Okay? Peace. Peace. Hold on, King. Let me get you tapped in. Hold on. All right, King. You tapped in. Speak directly in the phone. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Yeah, this is West 203, representing Waterbury, Connecticut, Poughkeepsie, New York. Y'all just calling to tap in.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fuckery going. Oh, excuse me.
I just said
It's a lot of bum acts going on out there. People acting like, yo.
Yeah, you there? You going in and out?
Yeah, cause I'm on the road. I'm gonna hit you back when I get stable, cause I can't hear you neither.
Okay, got you.
All right, blessings.
All right, blessings. What's your? The line's starting to go crazy. Mute your audio, caller, please. Mute your audio, caller. Run the likes up. We live. Run it up. We live on YouTube, Facebook, as well as Troy Ave channel. And we live on MRecktv. Call us. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. You got a minute or less, so hold your breath. The line's on fire. Let's get it.
What's going on, good brother?
What's going on? Who this?
This is comedian Troy Diesel from South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You know, how you been doing, good brother?
I'm doing great, good brother. You know what I'm saying? I love when the universe spins the block. You dig what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Let's talk about it, brother.
You know, one thing about it, right, is that sometimes when people speak their words, I do agree with what Steve had. Sometimes when people speak, it's not the truth. But sometimes when people speak, they speak some truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes, I somewhat lost a lot of respect during when Donald Trump ran for president the first time, and Steve was on his radio station bashing Donald Trump, and then when Donald Trump won, he found his way to Trump hotel and had a seat at the table and didn't tell Trump how he felt about his racism and shit like that. Sorry for cursing. So I lost a lot of respect for Steve, but from behind that, and at the end of the day, when you listen some things about Katt, especially the situation with how he did Bernie Mac, tried to take the acting gig from Ocean 11s. You know, there's a lot of truth to some things that Katt said about Steve.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of truth. Steve has to be real within himself, you know, because now that you're on a level, there's a lot of people don't know that pride comes from the devil and humbleness comes from God. And I think sometimes Steve told the line between humbleness and pride.
Okay.
And sometimes you have to let your pride down to become a little bit more humble. Sometimes you have to be able to apologize for some of your ways from the past so you can make a better present and a better future.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, not just Steve, but Katt is carrying. I do agree that agree with Steve that he's carrying a lot of jealousy, envy, and some type of hurt within him, because sometimes you can feel as though you belong on the level of somebody else, you know, but you're not willing to do what they did to get to there. And I can respect Katt for that. Mm-hmm. But if you're not willing to do what they did to get to there, then let them ride their lane, and you're going in a whole different lane, in a different trajectory.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? So don't knock what they're doing, because when you sit back and you knock what they're doing, it does come off as jealousy and envy and anger and rage. Do your thing, leave them alone, and do you. You don't have to speak on everything. Sometimes the best way to get to a person is to remain silent. And when you got skills like Katt, and you know the person you are, when you get a great actor, you're a great comedian, you're a philanthropist, not just with giving back, but I'm going to clap while I'm on the phone with you, because Katt adopted children and made them his own.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Katt deserves so much respect, but you take some of the respect from you when you bash other comedians, and not just other comedians, Black comedians. Some stuff needs to be left said to each other, not online. You don't hear white comedians coming at other white comedians. It's very rare. But we the only ones that got to knock everybody down to uplift ourselves, or to get that, I need that viral moment. Everything don't need to be viral moments.
Correct.
You know, if I got a problem with you, I don't want, especially if we cool or we got some type of connection, it's best to call you on your phone and resolve that.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? We grown folk. I'm 55, man. We grown folk. This ain't no let me go kill this guy and then make a drill song. This is not that. This is grown folk time. These men is up in their 60s. And you still relevant. You're making yourself still relevant, but yet you're acting childlike. You're acting childlike. You know, the most important thing about words stick. You know, you can get punched in the face, and when you later down the line, you laugh about getting punched in the face. But you always remember when your mom told you ain't gonna be nothing. Or your dad told you ain't worth anything. Or your girl told you how bad you are as an individual, or your kids told you remember them words. That's why Steve remembered them words. Katt don't understand. Cedric remember them words. All the words that come out your mouth that you spoil on the internet, they don't go away. They're here for eternity.
That's a fact.
Same thing with when Will smacking Chris. Years and years down the line, Chris Rock's daughters can see their father getting smacked by Will Smith. That don't go away. Whatever you say on the internet is on the internet. There's clouds, there's moon stars, green clouds. There's all this other bunch of stuff out there that keeps stuff in the nucleus. And 5-10 years down the line, it'll rehash itself. Because somebody will come, remember when Katt said this? You know, like out of all the comedians that Katt is not the worst one. He's in the top 2. Corey Holcomb is the worst one.
All right, stop there. When you say the worst one, and you just mentioned Corey Holcomb, elaborate.
I'll elaborate, because number one, you can come off and disagree with a person, but when you come off to the point where you're just trying to get a viral moment. You can see it in the way he come off and the way he talk. Everything doesn't have to come off in an ignorant and disrespectful way. You're a grown man. You don't need profanities. I'm tired of all these comedians every time we turn around saying nigga, 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 nigga. We up in our years. We got to try to teach the next generation how to respect each other as African Americans. But y'all keep throwing, especially Katt and Corey, nigga, 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 nigga. But you got a whole nother generation that's killing each other, making drill music off of the killings and snitching on themselves with the guns that they killed the people with in the music video. But you're not. But yet you can go on here. Corey Holcomb then degraded black women, black men. I have yet to hear him talk about any white person. Every time, if you go back and you look at Corey Holcomb, he takes his comedy and put it on the line and makes it into his podcast, and he thinks that his words are right. No, they're not. One thing about it, you can't whoop my ass.
Now, real quick.
But that's the thing about it. If I knew him and I'm a comedian, I'm in and out of it. But if I had walked into the scene and I was part of that circle of where he was at, and he said something out of turn to me, you gonna see me on TMZ, ABC, CBS,
no doubt,
all that stuff. Because one thing about me, I'm a brawler. But at the end of the day, I'm a 55-year-old man that knows how to humble himself and be like, yo, bro, you don't have to keep doing that. You can talk and put more, like what you just said up here and said. You introduced yourself, you said everything you were saying, and then you said, let's keep it respectful. You see that? And that's the same thing they have to understand. Keep it respectful. You get on here and you talk about Lizzo. So what? Lizzo got so degraded by certain people, especially Corey Holcomb. She went out there and got all this surgery done and this, that, and the other. When you just gotta love you. Love you.
This is what
you don't have to worry about once you love yourself and you can take your arm, I don't care if you're small or big, but if you're able to hug you.
No doubt. This is what I'm gonna do, because we got a lot of callers tapping in. Let the people know who you be, and I'm gonna lock in with you behind the scenes.
Most definitely. My name is comedian Troy Diesel from Philly, South Philly, by the way. You know, at any point in time, just holler at your boy. I'm on the tube.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yo, my man, I got so much respect for you. I'm glad I was able to talk to you and you just listen and have an understanding where I'm coming from. Keep doing what you're doing. Blessings, man.
Thank you. Blessings, my brother. All right, peace. Lines on fire. Let's get to the shit. All right? Let's get it. Lines on fire. We got to do this in a minute or less. Mute your audio, caller. Mute your audio. We got to do this in a minute or less. I know a lot of y'all long-winded, but we got a lot of callers. And callers, y'all got to keep calling. You can't get in your feelings, okay? It's only one of me. But caller, state your name, where you're calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
All right.
You live, bro.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man? What's your name?
Yeah. This DC. I'm out here in New York. I'm gonna keep it real quick.
Okay.
I just wasn't really too sure where homeboy was coming from when he was talking about Katt. Like, I understand where people coming from, but at the same time,
hold on, bro.
Kind of got to figure out.
Hold on, bro. You got to mute that because I can hear that. That's gonna kill the show.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. All
right, let's get it.
We good?
Yeah, we great.
Yeah, it's like he say what I don't necessarily disagree, but it's like you kind of got to figure what Katt went through as well. You know what I'm saying? While he's watching all these other people doing what they doing, and then now he gotta, get shots fired back at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like it's kind of a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the way I look at it. You know what I mean? So it can't really be, aimed at one side or the other. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we got everybody, all the comedians, all the brothers and all that. It's like they got people above them also calling shots, making shit happen that they might not like or that they don't agree with or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Or it might fuck them up. It might mess them up like like they did Cat Williams.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
I got to get to the next caller, good brother. Salute.
Of course.
All right.
Yep. Salute to you.
I'm going to say this again. Make sure y'all keep it clean, man. We got to do this in a minute or less. A lot of y'all is just long-winded. Peace. Peace.
Yes. Yes. Hi.
You live.
This is Elizabeth. I'm calling from Venice, California.
Okay. How you doing?
Like your show. Dig your music, especially your intro, because that's the kind of hip hop I grew up on. Well, I just wanted to.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's up. I just wanted to bring everybody back to the beginning here. Katt Williams started that interview off by saying that he was responding to all the people who had something to say about him on that their very platform.
Mm-hmm.
So they clapped off the rip, and they didn't like his thunderclap back. And everything he said about Steve Harvey is true. I've done the research, and really he didn't go in on him the way he really could. Steve got a lot of garbage going on in the background, and using these court systems the same way Diddy and Jay-Z do to come after people. He's been gang stalking the dude from Rerun, from What's Happening, his wife, gang stalking her for years because she was an advocate for his ex-wife, Mary, who he put in jail. He got all kind of issues going on. Everything he said about him was true. So I just wanted to remind everybody, if you looked at that interview, you'll see that he said, I'm just responding to all the people you let come up here because you provided this space for them to clap. Well, I'm here to respond. So that was his clap back. They didn't like that thunderclap back. But Steve needs to go somewhere. And to me, he's bragging on there to let him know, yeah, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for that. Like they all got together with that white girl. You know what I'm saying? In the background, yeah, they wait for an opportunity the way these people move. And I'm from Los Angeles. Okay? They wait for you to move. They wait for you to itch, and then they scratch. And now you're on here bragging low key because everything he said about you was 1,000% true.
Damn.
And that's just my word of the day.
I hear that.
Love your music.
Thank you.
Like Lil Sonny. I dig that chick on there. She's hot.
Oh, China Black. Yeah. Got you. It's my artist and my lady. Appreciate you. All right.
Yeah, she's hot. You guys sound good.
No doubt.
All right. So that's all.
All right.
I watch you. So just had to say that because Steve on there lying through his mustache.
I hear that. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Peace. Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. All right. Peace.
Hey, how's it going, my brother? Yeah, I'm 70 years old school comic. I knew Katt way back when he was Cat in the Hat, and I'll tell you, and this is a fact. The brother, he just got some issues dealing with that got Napoleon complex, and I truly believe that, bro. I'm Tony Royster. I'm the old school comic man. I've been doing this 38 years, and I know for a fact too about Steve Harvey. I know him way back when him and Rashawn McDonald and Jay Anthony had the hip hop comedy stop in Houston. Now it's a fact that I tried to call Red Grant. I tried to call him. I knew them guys before, but they won't return your calls because they know you're gonna give them a straight shot at what's going on and what they should do or shouldn't do. They won't take an old school opinion because I'm not part of that clique. A lot of comics back in the day, they were part of a clique. If you weren't part of that clique, then they put you down. They say you wouldn't get booked, and when you get booked and if you out-funded them, they you never get booked again. You know what I mean? So, but Katt knows me. If he listening to this or Red Grant listening to this, they know who I am. And Katt, I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, I got respect for you for a little bit of what you've done as far as your comedy. But you got to take a seat back, bro, and look within yourself. It's that mindset, Rick. It's coming to a point now where comics don't even want to be around each other, man. It's sad, bro. And Corey, I knew Corey from way back in the day. These guys would get on that social media, and youngsters would talk about how they want to do this, they want to fight. And fight for what? You want to hurt somebody or get hurt, and what you going to accomplish by doing this? What's the end game? You know what I mean? And it's sad that it's come to that, bro. And like I said, I knew Katt. I helped Katt year back in the day when he was Cat in the Hat, and we made a pact. And I said, look, man, whoever makes it, we got each other. Man, I ain't heard from this dude since, but I'm good. You know, you don't owe me nothing but just a little bit of words of respect and encouragement. He knows me, you know what I mean? But it's sad to see and hear what's going on. The young brother, Troy, he was saying it's some real stuff, real talk. You know what I mean? But as a 70-year-old comic, bro, I can't call a few people, but then there's other people that call me and say, hey, Tony, hey, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm good. I got my grandkids. I'm doing my thing. You know, it's not about you know, pay for play, so to speak. You know, and I respect what you're doing, Rick, and I appreciate it. I know you say we're limited on time, but I just wanted to let all the other comedians know, hey, man, keep up your game, but don't go out there on social media and trying to threaten each other and this and that, because everybody got some type of limit. You know what I mean? And when you reach that limit, then, you know, you got to pay the cost. That's all I got to say, my brother. Have a good one.
All right, real quick. What's your name again?
Tony Royster, the Spicy Creole. I'm from Louisiana, man. They know me all the time. I mean, all them old school. I've worked with, you know, Sinbad, me and him too.
Last name.
You know,
Spell the last name.
Royster. Just look me up on Comic View. Some of the old stuff. Yeah, they know me who I am.
I got you.
And I don't fear none of these youngsters. I just try to help them and inspire them to do better, bro. You know. Yeah, I'm at my inner life situation to where me and Sinbad, you know, we both had situations where we respect one another. You know what I mean? You got to do stuff like that. I'm not just trying to pass names, but they know me, especially Katt. Katt, you remember when we made that pact, brother, when we did that show in San Francisco on 3rd with Stacey Lattisaw, Howard Hewitt, and Reby Jackson. You'll know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. But anyway, God bless you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, and then yeah, have a good one, bro.
You have a good one, man. I hit you behind the scenes later on. All right.
Right on.
Run it up. The line's on fire. A lot of old comedians happening. I love it. All comedians tap in with me. Let's get to it. Salute.
Yo, salute. What's the word?
What's going on? Who this?
Shout out to the chat. What up? Shout out to the chat. Yo, should I ever call that? Just call in.
Yo, hold on, bro. You kind of low, bro. We need some volume.
Low, man. Stop lying. I'm low. I'm not low. Yeah, you can hear me now?
Yo, bro, come on, bro. You gotta watch your energy, man. I'm telling you, you're low, man. We trying to do this professional, man.
Can you hear me? What I'm saying? Can you hear me?
We ain't doing that. If I don't like your energy, I don't like how you talking to me. Let's do it. Mute your audio. My patience is short. I don't like how you talk. Time bomb. Mute your audio, caller. We'll go to the next one. My next caller. My patience is short. Let's go. I'm not playing no more. Y'all better get your etiquette right. Calling my show with the bullshit. Let's get it. I'm gonna have to refresh the app. Y'all. I don't know, shit bugging out now. I'm about to refresh. Give me a second. Shit bugging now, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. Nah, don't be scared to call in. Just call in with good energy. Chris, nah, you good. Long as your energy good, my energy gonna be good. If you come on with a certain energy, I'm gonna match that energy. And I don't think people like that shit. Cause I tell people, I could give you what you want. Give you God or the devil. Which one you want? Pick and choose. That shit get dark quick. Let's get it. Peace.
What up, though, my baby?
What's going on, Janie B? What up, though? Talk to me.
I want to say something that I didn't get to say yesterday, and it got something to do with it, but it don't. It's just for my great kings as my brothers and my queens that need to stand up for themselves sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, as a woman, you have, when somebody flirting with you, you got the right to just politely say, I appreciate it, but I got somebody, or I'm not looking right now.
Correct.
That leads to somebody. Now, if they go past that, you can say it again and you can move on. But all that smiling and cheesing up at somebody, you sending mixed messages.
I said that yesterday. Yeah, facts. That's a fact.
And we do want to be protected, but protection comes with doing it, starting with yourself first.
That's a fact.
Leading somebody on is not the way. And homegirl was leading him on. If not saying that she wanted him, she liked the attention that he was giving her.
Loved the attention, like most women. You know what I mean? And respectfully, I'm just saying. You know, and I'm not mad at y'all. You know what I mean? That's who y'all are.
Exactly.
You're attention seekers. This is the way of the world. This is a fact. This is the way of nature. Okay, but when you're with somebody, like you said, you got to check the situation off from the door.
And she knew her man was there. It was on her to say, I appreciate, because she was leading him into the next thing. So you're saying I look better in person. Why do y'all say that? Like she could have nipped that in the bud. Thank you. But I have someone, and my man is over there.
I said that yesterday. Man, salute to you.
If we gonna keep it 100, we gotta keep it 100. I'm on the niggas when they wrong. I got to be on my sisters when they wrong too. And I don't care how old or young you is. We all have been in situations where we had to step out and say, that ain't cool. Mm-hmm. She could even went to that when after I said, if she didn't say all the rest of it, but I've been in places where I've had to say, listen, I said I'm not interested. I appreciate all that, but what you doing ain't even cool no more. Like sometimes you just got to be woman enough to do that. And she and all of these people, they putting her in spaces with all these other people. She got to learn how to handle herself.
That's a fact.
And another thing I want to say is, somebody said some things and didn't complete it yesterday. Mm-hmm. I don't know it for a fact, but I do remember sitting up with my son that always be doing a research for me. Mm-hmm. Me and him seeing when Cam had that woman come on there giving him the massage. Mm-hmm. The next week, Stat was acting like she was a scorned woman.
Oh wow!
The interviews, all of the stuff is up there. Me and my son was playing trouble looking at it because I just came out the hospital. We talked about it and rewatched it to make sure we wasn't tripping.
Wow. So that opens up a whole nother door. I'm gonna let you.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna let you go into that assessment because I think you said either yesterday or the other day, it looked like Cameron was feeling away.
I said that.
Yeah, go into that.
When I said it looked like Cameron was feeling away, my son came in the room and he was like, Ma, you remember we watched that? But when I kept calling back, I didn't get a chance. But Cameron when he was talking to Stat, he was looking down, but his face was tore up. So this was more than what they was making it out to be. And I'm not giving I'm not giving him no pass for not reading the room, but they shouldn't have had that dude on there in the first place. And when he already came up and said he was using them for entertainment and he was a junkie, the guy don't use drugs, he a drunk. If we just gonna keep it 1,000.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
To put malice on his name, like you could cause him not to ever, you could cause him not to be able to, I don't think somebody trying to get him back in the ring, but you could cause nobody to even want him to be their coach or teach them how to box or, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you. But Janie B, this is what we're going to do. We on this Steve Harvey topic, right? I don't know if you saw the title or whatever. I want you to call back because we got a few people we got to, that's hitting the lines. We want to get their assessments, and I want your assessment on that. Just call back in 15 minutes or so. All right? All right. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Okay. Lines on fire. Let me make sure the app is refresh. when you call, make sure your energy right. Make sure you don't have your TV or your laptop playing in the background of the show. Okay, you can always hear yourself after you call. All right, make sure the audio, got to keep the audio clean. Make sure your energy's right first and foremost, and make sure your phone is right and exact too. You know, so the main thing is your energy. If your energy's off, don't even call here. I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to know you. All right, who's this right here? Quit talking about my mother. Like I don't know what you talking about, so I'm gonna put you on timeout. Your energy got to be right in the chat room. Your energy got to be right on these lines. Okay. Peace. Mute your audio. Peace.
Okay. M.Reck.
What's happening?
Salute to you, brother.
Salute, good brother.
I was calling in give my opinion.
Let's get it.
I think on the thing she was flirting a little more, but Cameron didn't want the show to people look at the show that he just let AB just, you know, talk reckless like that there, and you know that's what I believe. I'm an OG. I mean, and that's what I think.
Got you. Well, what, did you hear this Steve Harvey clip I played?
Yeah, I heard the Steve Harvey clip, and I think that Steve Harvey just, you know, he kind of pissed off about the thing with Katt Williams, what just came out, you know, what was going on, and he really wanted to express his feelings a long time ago, but right now, you know, that back and forth with him and Katt been a while, man. But you're a real one, bro, man. Keep it up, man. I always watch a salute to you, bro. Like your vibe, man.
Thank you.
Shout out from Florida, bro.
No doubt. Shouts to the whole Florida, man. What's your name?
My name Denzel.
All right. No doubt, family. Salute. Let's get it. Lines on fire. Peace.
Yo.
Yo.
What's going on?
Who this?
It's Dre from Detroit.
All right. Dre, you sound kind of low, man. We got to get you right and exact. But let's get it, Dre.
Okay. What you talking about, the Steve Harvey?
Yeah. If you need me to play the clip again and you want to call back, you can, because I'm seeing people in the chat room say that. So I want everybody to be in tune. Matter of fact, let me do that. Just tap back in. Let me see your number. Hold on. I see the number. Hold on 1 second. 313-346. I got you. I'm gonna hit you back after I play the clip. All right?
All right, bet.
All right, let's get it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play the clip again. I'm seeing people in the chat room, the callers asked me to play the clip again. Gotcha, heard y'all. Say less. All right. So we're gonna go into the clip. It's gonna take me some time because it's layers, okay? So we're gonna go into the clip and yeah, we get into it, y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. But I'm gonna play the actual shots, but then I'm gonna go into the detail of why he's saying what he's saying. Yo, I gotta get that premium. These fucking ads is crazy. What's going on, man? These ads is crazy, yo. Let's get it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Fucking ads is crazy, man. Gonna buy that premium tonight. Let's get right. Okay, if you just now tuning in, Steve Harvey goes off on Katt Williams, Shannon Sharp, Monique. Katt, he named by name. And everybody else, it was, you know, subliminals, but you know who he talking about. Let's get it. Run it up.
When you say stuff like that, first of all, man, let me say this.
The nature of your reaction.
Oh, well, see, first of all, I ain't really good at social media, so I didn't even know that was out there. But they can, like, really kiss most of the corners of my ass. when you say stuff like that. First of all, man, let me say this. And I probably, see, first of all, when I said that I was on stage at Earn Your Leisure, I was really just joking. I slap you, perm, all this. I was really just in front of a whole lot of people. I was really just joking. I don't really, if I had a chance to talk to Katt about anything, I would just ask him what's wrong. Just what's wrong.
All right, so we're going to go into the bullshit, okay? Because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, he never mentioned Katt name and all that. You know how y'all do. Y'all don't do media, but y'all like going against the grain with somebody who's been doing this 20 years with integrity. But nevertheless, let's get
Your hair.
Yo, these damn ads is the worst, man.
Fred.
Can't,
He knows something.
come on, man. Shit is crazy.
Where the rest of the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. That somebody got on a plane and flew into town and slapped me. Ask the brother what's wrong, because I really want to know, you know. But I'm glad I don't really pay attention to social media much. Somebody told me last week that there's a rumor going around that somebody got on a plane and flew into town and slapped me.
Please tell me that don't happen.
And
not with that security.
Yeah, and I was sitting up here and I said, okay, Mr. Harvey, did that ever happen? Did they get on a plane and fly and slap you? I said, well, okay, but where the rest of the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me where the rest of us at. Well, what you mean? I said, so, but after he slapped me, what happened? Because that's what I need. It's got to be some more.
You ran in the house crying.
Yeah.
Not with all that security out there.
Trying to figure out when you slapped me.
What was the next move?
Yeah, because why are you kicking my ass? What is I'm gonna be doing? That's what I be wondering, man. And like, you know, I'm older now. I'm 68. I don't even, I'm not throwing hands with you. I got a lot of people I pay. They'll lay you down out here.
Damn. Shots fired. Now let's go to the details, and then I'm going to open the lines up because I want everybody to have context to what we talking about. All right? So we can all be on the same page. You know what I mean? I don't do clickbait. I do this media shit, okay? So when cats don't mention people names, but in this case, he did. When I tell you this is what it is what it is. I've been doing this. All right? I'm the reason why your favorite rapper is doing this shit now, but looking crazy out here. But I ain't gonna never look crazy. Let's get to the shit. Don't ever question me on nothing.
I have a real radio show. I have the #1 adult contemporary show, 25 to 54 in America. The Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm at 112 markets. I got 9 million listeners. I'm controlled by FCC rules. The problem is, these people go get these podcasts who have no FCC rules to abide by. But you have to remember, even though you're on a podcast, you still got a brand.
Yeah.
And so you can't say what you want to say and expect to be relevant and not get canceled. You can't have a podcast and the way that you think you can make money is on clicks and views at the expense of others and not expect to have to pay the expense. You can't have a podcast and light me up and don't expect to get lit up. You can't have a podcast, let somebody come on your show and talk about your friends.
Your hair has more potential than you think.
Yo, I never seen so many damn ads in my damn life, bro. Come on, man.
Fred. He knows something give you clicks and views.
Vitriol to your response. There was a comedian who talked about you.
And views. The universe does not differentiate. These lies about some slamming Fred. He knows something about Fred happened in the past, will lie or not, and just start slamming Fred. Y'all got to shut that down.
Yeah.
Because this your brother. You got to protect him. And you got to protect the brand. They don't do that no more. So you come on my show, you spread all these lies about some people that I call my so-called friends. And I just let you sit there and check it. And because your podcast had so many views on that right there, your next guest is the same type of guest. Because now you want your money to be made off clicks and views at somebody's expense. Well, now guess what? You got to pay for that. Because once you put it out in the universe that I want clicks and views, the universe does not differentiate. It just give you clicks and views. So now here they come the rest of them. And now you got clicks and views.
Mm-hmm. My question to that though is, there was the podcast and there was a comedian who talked about you, and you waited a while before ever responding to Katt Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But when you responded, it felt like there was a lot more vitriol to your response than it was all of the initial accusations. Why do you think the response to what you said was so different from what he said on Shannon's show?
When you say vitriol, what you mean?
The social media.
I need you to run the lights up. Run the lights up. Nobody gonna give you a voice like I'm gonna give you a voice to speak on this. Run the lights up. The like button is free. We live on YouTube, Facebook, okay, as well as Troy Ave channel. Let's get to it.
To that though is, there was the podcast and there was a comedian who talked about you, and you waited a while before ever responding to Katt Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But when you responded, it felt like there was a lot more vitriol to your response than it was all of the initial accusations. Why do you think the response to what you said was so different from what he said on Shannon's show?
When you say vitriol, what you mean?
The social media fodder was upset with you for the way you finally responded to him.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned his height and what you could do if there was ever an altercation. They said they felt like what he said about you was true because of the nature of your reaction.
Oh, well, see, first of all, I ain't really good at social media, so I didn't even know that was out there. But they can, like, really kiss most of the corners of my ass when you say stuff like that. First of all, man, let me say this. And I probably, see, first of all, when I said that I was on stage at Earn Your Leisure,
Mm-hmm.
I was really just joking. I slap you, perm, all this. I was really just in front of a whole lot of people. I was really just joking. I don't really, if I had a chance to talk to Katt about anything, I would just ask him what's wrong. Just what's wrong. Let's go to that. Listen to me, man. Just because a person sits on the show and don't hesitate or say or and speaks eloquently, that don't mean it's true. That just don't mean it's true, man. And I probably shouldn't have said anything. That's a regret I have. I really shouldn't have said nothing. Cause we not in the same league, dog. We shooting at two different baskets. I shouldn't even have said nothing. And so really, man, I think I would apologize to him if he took offense to what I said. I was joking, but I would apologize to him. And like I said, if I had a chance to sit down with him, I would just say, hey, man, what's wrong? But you got to look at the whole tone of the interview. If the whole tone of the interview is what everybody else ain't, what everybody else ain't got, what everybody else doing, I think that's kind of like hate and jealousy.
Let's go back.
It's what everybody else ain't, what everybody else ain't got, what everybody else doing. I think that's kind of like hate and jealousy. And hate and jealousy is a form of grief. You're grieving because obviously all them people you talking about have something you either want or are something that you ain't. And you're grieving. And the funeral becomes the podcast.
My hair started to thin and I took a pharmaceutical.
Hey, yo, man, let's get to these callers, man. These ads is killing me, man. I can't do it. Sorry about that, Wreck Mob. I never seen so many damn ads play on a video. Yo, bro, I haven't been live an hour and 20 ads done played. And I'm only playing, a couple of minutes of it. But whatever. It's whatever. Let me get the lines open. I know people ready to call. Run the lights up so they can push this live out. A lot of people call. Damn. Yes. A lot of people call. The lines is open too. 310-692-9055. Okay. Let me put it on the screen. I know it's on the screen, but you know what? People today, they still overlook it. You feel me? I have it in the title, I have it on the screen, and people will still say, "What's the number?" So I got it on the screen twice. I got it on the thumbnail. Hold on, let me all right. So let's get to it. Peace. What's happening? The line's open, good brother. Okay. People can't hear you. My bad. I forgot I got to do something. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, fam. I be doing so much. Salute to SJ. You got to say everything over. My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay. So what I was saying was Katt and Steve Harvey got a history with each other. And that history started when they was first gonna do a comedy show together. And Steve just thought he had him on his ticket, like Steve Harvey, Katt Williams, but Katt Williams made it into a one-on-one thing. And then that's when he started roasting Steve, hair, his toupee, and all this kind of stuff. That's when it started major. Them taking shots with each other or whatever. So then fast forward, Katt do the Shannon Sharp thing, and then now Bernie Mac not here to defend himself. But yeah, the people that know that Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac, yeah, they had their disagreements or whatever. I ain't gonna say I'm taking Bernie's side or take it, because that's easy to take the side of this deceased person. We see that with rappers. Oh, if Tupac and Biggie was alive, this person wouldn't be here, that person. But if other people would have died, then they'd do the other people the same way. So it's like it's an unfair advantage when you going up against, ghosts or whatever.
Okay.
But this is my take right here. Black people, we're finally getting a voice. And what I mean by that is now we're running podcasts, we own shows, we dictating our own voices, to where in the 90s, 80s, early 2000s, news articles could write what they want to write about sports figures. Now these sports figures like, you ain't about to say that bull crap. This the real that go down, but it's also a lot of bull crap that come with that as well, because you get a lot of capping, a lot of, nobody want to be looked at as the victim. Nobody want to be looked at as, nobody want to be embarrassed. I'll put it like that. Don't nobody. So everybody want to be tough and be the bad guy on their own stuff. And, rightfully so. But what I'm saying is we've gotten to a point, and this with everything, whether it's basketball, whether it's rap, whether it's comedy, we've gotten to a point where we don't know how to respectfully criticize each other without it being a beef and it getting disrespectful.
Got you.
So now it's to the point where I don't know how to respectfully criticize you without you taking offense to it, and then now you got to go low. Now you got to talk about my kids, talk about my mama, talk about my household, talk about what dead relatives or friends I got, and then I got to come at you until whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's the nature of the landscape that we in with the whole, just with everything. So I'm not picking a side saying Katt, because I'm not about to do, because you're going to hear people, oh, Katt is funnier, Steve just mad. People always basing it on a jealousy thing. Everything is not about a jealousy thing. You know what I'm saying? Some things are just made off of, I'm a man and I'm not about to allow you to disrespect me, and I'm going to meet your energy. You know what I'm saying? But now people don't know how to respectfully disagree with, especially these dang on rappers, because they just done got this drill music. They done got super disrespect, going to people's graves, pissing on their graves, talking about their kids. You know what I'm saying? And then now we've created a word where everybody is an op. First, that was just used to the game, like you my opponent. But now they done turned op into a real life. That's my op. That's somebody that's trying to kill me. You my op. I need to try to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So everything is Bloods and Crips now, and not literally, but from a competitive standpoint, to where you my enemy. We can't have a disagreement unless we take it to the lowest disrespect. And that's what I expect for Katt Williams to come out and say this about Steve Harvey. And it's like we bringing each other down when I can't respectfully criticize you without getting low energy back to where we both can put each other just on a super low playing field.
Yep. I ain't gonna hold you, good brother. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I mean?
Oh no, that's what's up. That's all I had to say.
Man, I gotta get to these other callers though.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Peace. All right, I know a lot of you are long-winded, but we gotta do this a minute or less, man. We got a lot of people trying to call up. Let's get it. The lines is open, 310-692-9055. The lines is open. I see y'all calling. It's open. Let's get it. Hey, Janie B.
Yeah, what up, though?
What's going on?
No, that caller, I don't want to mess over nobody's, squash nobody's stuff, but he was not all the way correct. Katt Williams and Steve Harvey got into it because Cedric the Entertainer was still in Katt's material. And Steve was still in Katt's material. And it was part of Def Jam. They had that on the promotion for years. And then Steve stole Mark Curry's material. And so Mark and Katt got together and formed a little alliance. And that thing about Detroit, that concert in Detroit at the Fox Theater, I was there. That was supposed to be them two seeing who was the best, because Steve kept trying to do Bernie Mac wrong. He was going behind. Remember that Ocean's 11, I think it was, with George Clooney? He had went to them and tried to get Bernie job. And they went and told Bernie Mac about it. And so all of that played out. And then they tried to get Katt to fill his spot on Kings of Comedy when Bernie didn't want to do Kings of Comedy no more. And so after that, Steve and Katt came to Detroit for New Year's Eve, and Katt laid him out. That was when he stopped wearing that man unit. Nobody even knew it was a man unit until Katt dogged him out about that. But I'm long-winded, so I'm going to get off of here.
That's all good. Great assessment, Janie B. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
All right. Let's get it. Lines is open. All right. Salute to the Breck Mob. Call me up, 310-692-9055. Okay. I know a lot of y'all gonna continue to ask me what's the number. The number's on the screen. The number is in the title. It's in the chat room. But y'all still gonna ask for the number, okay? They go the number. And I know a lot of y'all trying to pull up. Peace.
Is this M.Reck?
The one and only.
What's up? This is Ashley Matthews. I had to call in because I'm not a fan of Steve. And I'm not a fan of Steve because basically you're going to write a book as a black man. You're going to write a book to tell black women how to get a man and keep a man. But yet you was married, cheated on your wife, and married your mistress. What type of stuff is that? So nah, I ain't rocking with Steve. I don't buy his stuff. I didn't like none of his stand-up. I don't go to nothing. Nothing. So I'm cool on Steve. I rock with Katt and Shannon and M.Reck, and that's all I got to say. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's get it. Salute to the Rec Mob. Run it up. We here. We taking calls from the people worldwide. Okay, 310-692-9055. Let's get it. I see people calling. I may have to refresh this app because I see the people calling, but I'm not hearing the actual calls come through. Let me try to open up another tab. I see people calling, but it's acting weird. Let me see what's going on. Open up another tab. Maybe that's it. Okay. For the people just now tapping in, do y'all need me to play the clip again? Because I see people just now tapping into the room. Do y'all need me to play the Steve Harvey clip again? Yes or no? Before I go back to the calls, because it'd be hard for me to get people off the phone because they be so because they be so damn long-winded. Yes or no? Okay, yes? Okay, cool. Got you, heard you. Say less. Callers, I will be getting back with you. People want to hear the Steve Harvey clip, so I got y'all. Let's get it. These damn ads are stupid. Oh my God. This is crazy, dog. All right, let's get it. I got y'all. Here we go. Boom. Run the lights up. We're going to play the Steve Harvey clip of him addressing Katt Williams. Let's get it.
See, first of all, I ain't really good at social media, so I didn't even know that was out there. But they can, like, really kiss most of the corners of my ass when you say stuff like that. First of all, man, let me say this. And I probably... See, first of all, when I said that I was on stage at Earn Your Leisure, I was really just joking. I slap you, perm, all this. I was really just in front of a whole lot of people. I was really just joking. I don't really, if I had a chance to talk to Katt about anything, I would just ask him what's wrong. Just what's wrong. Let's go to that. Listen to me, man. Just because a person sits on the show and don't hesitate or say or and speaks eloquently, that don't mean it's true. That just don't mean it's true, man. And I probably shouldn't have said anything. That's a regret I have. I really shouldn't have said nothing. Cause we not in the same league, dog. We shooting at two different baskets. I shouldn't even have said nothing. And so really, man, I think I would apologize to him.
Steve Harvey talking his shit. He said I shouldn't have said nothing. We not in the same league. Do y'all agree? I guess he talking about his accomplishments and the platforms he on. Do y'all agree?
And I probably shouldn't have said anything. That's a regret I have. I really shouldn't have said nothing. Cause we not in the same league, dog. We shooting at two different baskets. I shouldn't even have said nothing. And so really, man, I think I would apologize to him if he took offense to what I said. I was joking, but I would apologize to him And like I said, if I had a chance to sit down with him, I would just say, hey, man, what's wrong? But you got to look at the whole tone of the interview. If the whole tone of the interview is what everybody else ain't, what everybody else ain't got, what everybody else doing, I think that's kind of like hate and jealousy. And hate and jealousy is a form of grief. You're grieving because obviously all them people you talking about have something you either want or are something that you ain't. And you're grieving, and the funeral becomes the podcast.
Your hair has more potential than you think. Nutrafol.
Every time I get to that part, the damn ad. I mean, they got them ads placed right. All right, we're gonna open the lines up, man, because I gotta take a break from the ads. Let me stop that. Let me make sure I'm putting the phone app locked in. I gotta always remember that. Because when I don't do that, that's when y'all can't hear the caller. You know what I mean? So let me lock the phone app into the StreamYard. I'm doing that right now. So when y'all call, the people can hear y'all. All right, the lines is open, y'all. Let's get it. Right on time.
All right, the lines is open, y'all.
Mute your audio. 540-513. Mute your audio.
Okay.
Is it muted?
Nah, I can still hear it. Mute your audio. You can always play it back after you get off the phone.
Oh shit, there's some kind of delay. Hold on, I gotta figure this out.
You gotta mute your TV, your laptop. Just turn it off.
Oh, mute my
Turn it
TV.
off.
No, I got you. Okay, I understand. Hold on. All right, shit, I got it.
All right, let's get it.
Cool. I don't even know what this is. I was looking up Katt Williams on YouTube, and I found this channel, and it had a phone number, and I was like, "What is this?" Like, I literally just turned on the channel, and you were talking about like some kind of commercial, and in the radio, like, what is this show?
It's MRecktv, the livest show ever in the world, where we talk about viral topics and we allow the people to call in to speak on it.
No shit. No, that I almost cursed. I'm sorry. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right on. What's going on with Katt Williams? I mean, I just like saw some like
Steve,
sort of, and I was like, look this dude up. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Steve
and then,
Harvey addressed Katt Williams being on Club Shay Shay. This is Steve Harvey official response to Katt Williams. I played it a few times. You know.
Okay. All right. Cool. Man, I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
Now that I know, and I'm gonna call you back. Let me just hear what's going on.
What's your name?
Cool. Thanks, dude.
What's your name?
My name's Simon.
Simon. Thanks, Simon. Tune in.
All right.
Stay tuned in. All right.
Yes, sir. All right.
Let's get it, y'all. Salute to Simon. This is the live show. By the way. Peace. What's happening? You sound far away.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hi, peace. This is Shy. Is that better?
Much better, Shy. Much better.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm calling. I'm going to leave it to a minute.
Okay.
I wanted to respond to the question or to the what the show is talking about, the Steve Harvey and Katt Williams beef.
Okay.
And I just wanted to give my take on it. What I think is that they're entertainers. And when you are in that business, that's what you do. Because your fans are always looking for you to make them laugh, make them cry. You're basically entertaining them.
Mm-hmm.
So for us as a community to get caught up into the nonsense, to me, it does not make sense. This is just my opinion. In addition to that, I also think that we have bigger fish to fry than this beef. In addition to that, and I'm going to go, we're constantly, and what my grandparents used to say, the same soup warmed over and over. It's time to make a new pot. Peace.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Appreciate you. Let's get it, y'all. Salute to the Wreck Mob. The line's on fire. Okay. Give me your assessment. This Katt Williams, Steve Harvey situation. Mute your audio, please. Please. I keep saying that. Callers, when you call up, have your audio muted. You can always hear yourself back after you hang up. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean, please. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, you live.
Oh man, appreciate you, Rick.
No doubt.
Been a
Appreciate
fan.
you.
Been a fan for you for a long time.
Thank you, good brother.
Been checking in for years. I'm calling in Lansing, Michigan, via Flint, Michigan.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I need everybody to hit that like button. We live on YouTube, Facebook. We live on my channel, the MRecktv channel, as well as Troy Ave channel on YouTube, as well as the MRecktv Facebook. The like button costs you nothing. Let's get it. My brother, you got the floor.
Yeah, my name is Mario, by the way. Pardon me, I forgot to mention that my first name.
No doubt, man.
I'm just gonna say this, man. I'm gonna curve it a little bit, man. This stuff all a distraction, man. I posted something on my Facebook like maybe a week ago about distractions, and then the situation that happened with my man. I'm not gonna say his name because you know, I don't want nothing to happen to your channel or nothing, man. But a lot of this stuff that's going on, man, you know, with the Dame Dash thing and Cam. Then you got this stuff with Katt Williams and Steve Harvey, man. It's like it's got to be something divisive behind all this that's causing all of this dang on conflict amongst us as a people, man. It's like I'm looking at it from a deeper lens. Like, why are we attacking each other? We got people that's attacking us we ain't did nothing to. You dig what I'm saying? We got our own problems going on in our communities or our neighborhoods, because we're not communities yet. We trying to build the thing with the FCC going on, suspending licenses and stuff right now, man. With my man got his Jimmy Kimmel. It's like, man, dude, it's over. Like, dude, to be honest with you, I study history just a tad bit, so I'm only 44 years old, but it's like America is starting to look like World War Nazi Germany, dude. They cutting off the radio, like freedom of speech being attacked, your right to bear arms. Man, dude, like I heard what Uncle Steve said about Katt, man, and all that, but like I'm looking at it from a different lens. I ain't gonna go too far, but man, I appreciate you accepting my call, man. God success you, man.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna be staying in tune, man.
No doubt, good brother. Salute.
All right, for sure. Peace.
Let's get it. The lines is on fire, okay? Call me up. Mute your audio, please. Mute your audio. 404-671.
Muted.
You live, so state your name. Where you calling from?
All right, this is Lana, and I'm calling from ATL.
Okay.
Shout out ATL if we got any ATL in the house. But anyway, get back to it.
Let's get to it.
Okay, right, let's get to it. So, let's start off with this. Okay, Steve Harvey, he's a has-been like his hairline, pretty much. And in terms of trying to stay relevant, he's just trolling Katt, is what he's doing. The sad thing about it is, he's pushing 70, no disrespect, but at the end of the day, as an OG status, and he wants to talk about who's in his league. Okay, Steve, well, who was in your league? His elders, when he was coming up. I'll wait. So instead of being, you want to talk about stuff that happens, well, Steve, let's talk about what happened with Marjorie and her man and the whole scandal with the security and all of that, and her cheating or what have you, allegedly. It's quiet. You know what I mean? What happened with that when he had issues with the first wife? That was a lot going on with that. So instead of coming at a place of time of love and peace and, like he said, okay, then I'm going to sit back in silence, he could have did it. Or if you're going to talk about it, then, be as a mentor and say, hey, this too shall pass. But, I don't know if he's trolling. I don't know if he's just a paid, actor, because he got a lot of his contracts canceled from all of that, he had going on. But at the end of the day, I think he's still on Family Feud, or that's about it, in the morning show. Okay, but at the end of the day, instead of losing the platform to come together and be at a place of peace, coming from an OG senior status, you know, he wants to troll. And I think it's, you know, I think it's bad at the end of the day.
Got you.
You know, Bernie Mac, you know, again, so here we are. But instead of just come together, you know, there's a lot going on. And instead of coming together and being in support, things do happen. But instead, you know, he's just trolling for a check. For another hairline or toupee he'll never get back.
Wow.
He finally let the mustache go, and he'll never get that back either. But, you know.
Damn. I hear that. I appreciate you tapping in.
Don't come for me. Don't come for me, Mr. Harvey. Please, don't come for me. I'm at peace.
No doubt. All right. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right. We appreciate you, sir. All right. Thank you, MRecktv. Holla.
Right. Appreciate you. Let's get it. This is the livest show where we give the people a voice worldwide. You know, we got the youth, we got the mature people, we got the senior citizens, we got the elders, we got the babies. Let's get it. Peace.
Peace. M.Reck, this is Butter.
Butter, what's going on, my brother?
Man, hey, yo, I'm chilling, man, chilling. Look, I'm just getting on, so I want to know, like,
what's up?
What did Steve Harvey say?
Butter, you know I want you to hear.
What?
I'm gonna play it again, and you just tap back in. You know what I'm saying? You just tap back in. I got you. I already know your number right here, 862-2270. So I'm gonna play it because I want you to get the full effect of it. It's a lot to unpack. You know what I'm saying? And just back in. All right.
All right,
Butter. Salute.
All right. Salute.
All right, so let's get it. I'm gonna play the clip again so my man Butter can hear it. And we're gonna open the lines again. Let's get it. And plus, salute to Simon. I think he on the check-in, so I'm gonna play it for him too. All right, we got a lot of new subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to if you're new to the channel. Let's get it. We ain't gonna talk no more. Hopefully they don't keep playing these damn ads. Those ads is crazy, bro. That shit was killer. Let's get it. Oh my God. As soon as I say that, the ads is playing crazy. Give me a second, y'all. I got y'all. Crazy, bro. Nuts. All right, let's get it.
See, first of all, I ain't really good at social media, so I didn't even know that was out there. But they can, like, really kiss most of the corners of my ass when you say stuff like that. First of all, man, let me say this. And I probably, see, first of all, when I said that I was on stage at Earn Your Leisure, I was really just joking. I slap you, perm, all this. I was just in front of a whole lot of people. I was really just joking. I don't really, if I had a chance to talk to Katt about anything, I would just ask him what's wrong. Just what's wrong. Mr. Harvey, did that ever happen? Did they get on a plane and fly? Hey, show, man, I don't want to talk negative about nobody. That's why I say, man, like, I would apologize to him, or I would say, ask the brother what's wrong, because I really want to know, you know. But I'm glad I don't really pay attention to social media much. Somebody told me last week that there's a rumor going around that somebody got on a plane and flew into town and slapped me.
Please tell me that don't happen.
And
not with that security.
Yeah, and I was sitting up here and I said, okay, Mr. Harvey, did that ever happen? Did they get on a plane and fly and slap you? I said, well, okay, but where the rest of the story? Yeah. Just tell me where the rest of us at. What you mean? I said, so, but after he slapped me, what happened? Because that's what I need. It's got to be some more.
You ran in the house crying.
Yeah.
Not with all that security out there.
I'm trying to figure out when you slap me.
What was the next move?
Yeah, because why are you kicking my ass? What is I'm going to be doing? That's what I be wondering, man. And like, you know, I'm older now. I'm 68. I don't even, I'm not throwing hands with you. But I got a lot of people that I pay. They'll lay you down out here.
We saw.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That's a big ass
the way they took my selfie, and I still don't have my license. If they slapped you, they get found.
Damn. Steve Harvey ain't playing. Okay? Said you slap me, I got people I pay to lay you down. Damn. Let's get to it. Let me get my man Butter on the line. Okay? Butter, you ready? I'm calling you now, Butter. Wreck Mob, you ready? Let's get these calls going. I done played this clip multiple times. Okay? Butter, about to hit your line, good brother. Where we at? Let's get it.
Yo, Rhett.
Hold on 1 second, good brother. Yeah, Butter, talk to me.
Man, look.
First,
man.
Let's get it, man. Steve Harvey bought the smoke, right?
Man, look, man, he ain't sound like the Steve I know. He sounded like the Ohio Steve. You heard? Man.
Let's get to it.
Man. Man. Listen, man. Y'all better stop playing. Look. He might got the ball, do you heard me? He might want to pay, but I don't get it messed up. What he said on the Kings of Comedy, I'm from the project, and I get projectors, you heard me? Man, listen. And he meant that. It sounded like he meant that.
Yeah, he meant that.
Man, God damn. Listen, man. I don't even know what to say after that.
When I saw it, I said, shit.
God damn.
But you know what's so crazy? I saw a little clip, right? But I didn't even, really see the full interview yet. I still didn't. So as I'm playing, snippets here from the interview while I'm live on the show, I paused it and said, yo, what you put in the universe comes back, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Steve Harvey wound up saying that same shit? Like, as I went to another clip, because I didn't even see it. So it lets you know how aligned I am. And, this is something I always say, you know that because you've been tapped into my show. I tell people, the universe is not a myth. What you put in that universe, it's going to spin back. I know a lot of y'all was raised on whatever y'all was raised on, but you're going to learn today. What you put in the universe, that shit spins back.
Listen, man, what's the old saying? The tongue is more mightier than the sword?
Come on, man.
Man, listen, man. They better be look. And OG, he ain't playing. And it sound like he really can't wait to run in the Katt, bro.
Listen. Let me say this, man. Look, because for me, it's like I'm not going back and forth with nobody on this internet, but I can feel where Steve Harvey is at. He like, yo, hold on. Because, Steve mentioned, when I said I was going to slap the perm and, picture some 4-foot midget doing something to me. It's like, all right, you can say what you want to say, but when I see you, you got to have that same energy. And this goes beyond Katt Williams and Steve. This is just anybody, if they say something about Butter on the internet, right? It's like, okay, homie, when I see you in person, just have the same energy. And we address that.
Yeah, that's a fact. And then on top of that, you gotta remember that Katt Williams interview. It was a gift and a curse, man. Like they got all the success, but look what happened in a year. Not even 18 months.
Come on now, see, Butter. It was a reason why you were supposed to get through. See, that's why I like speaking with you because you get right to it. The shit that everybody else is missing, you get right to it. Like you address the shit that's happening right now. Everybody want to address, the Steve Harvey shit, the old shit, and they gripes with Steve. You get right to what we supposed to get to. But I'm gonna let you do what you do. Go ahead, continue on, bro, because you on one.
Look, and I remember when me and you talked when that came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget when Dave Chappelle was like, look, man, and Dave Chappelle wasn't feeling it. And the Katt Williams got people and shit, they was like, oh, Dave Chappelle was never funny, or Dave Chappelle was hating. But now in hindsight, if you really think about it, that interview really messed up the comedy community. And not saying they wasn't beefing. Listen, we men. We you know what I'm saying, we human.
Yeah, we're gonna clash.
We're gonna clash. But when you hear that, and I remember when I said, yo, bro, it was weird because he was throwing nothing but the brothers under the bus. But I remember when he said, yo, I was in a such and such with Ludacris, but he was naming, he threw out Luda, but he wasn't naming the cats that was running the meeting. So I was like, God damn, so what's going on? And then on top of that, we already know how Katt is, man. We know how Katt is, man. Come on, man. He unpredictable. Unpredictable.
Hold on, Butter. You saying what you saying? You may know more than the average person. Wow.
Listen, because I go off of character. Listen, man. I'm gonna just say it like this, man. Rest in peace, Reggie Carroll, man.
Wow.
I'm rest in peace. Say it like that.
Well, listen, yo, Butter, we gotta talk behind the scenes, bro. I know you know some information from what you just said. Not even for the rest in peace with Reggie Cabell, the unpredictable. Yeah, we definitely got to build, because I can't build with people. They not even using their common sense right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like this Reggie, murder shit got swept under the rug, and they savior, you know what I'm saying, don't hold no accountability. And if the shoe was on the other foot, they'd be like, if Katt was at Reggie crib, you already know they'd be raising hell, right or wrong.
Man, listen, what? You right, listen, right then the right, left foot in the right hand, you heard me?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I ain't stupid, man. I ain't stupid. So I think that's why, if now I'm thinking about it, I think that's why Steve Harvey said that, because Steve Harvey, this is my opinion, Steve Harvey might know more than we actually, the fans actually know. Because come on, man, we ain't never hear Steve say, oh yeah, I got people to pay to lay you down.
Yo, you smart, because the other live that I did, and you didn't even catch that, I was saying the same thing. I said, yo, Steve was pretty much talking in code like, yo, nigga, I know how you play. So just like you got people, I got people that will, you know what I mean, give you that smoke that would lay you down. He was giving him that message like, yo, my nigga, you playing dirty out here. You know what I'm saying? On some, we know what happened with Reggie. You know what I mean? That's what Steve basically saying on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bro, listen, man. Look, like I said, bro, I'm not obsessed with celebrity. Listen, I don't care who it is, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong, bro.
There you go. Facts.
Listen, Jay-Z is my GOAT, but that nigga could get this work too. You heard me? Nah, bro.
Stop, Butter. Let me say something. We had that same conversation in Vegas, me and my man Flat. I could get him on the line. And we said that Jay-Z, Floyd Mayweather, whoever, if a nigga on sucker time, he got to get called out. Everybody get this work. You dig what I'm saying? So we on the same frequency. Keep talking, bro. Keep going.
And listen. And I remember when that interview came out, I said, yo, and I remember me and my man, he was like, yo, bro, I don't think no good gonna come from this. He called it. He said, damn, yo, why he going so hard? Like, you feel me? Like, you listen, my grandfather always said, when if you an angel in every situation, you probably the devil.
Come on now. Come on now.
And I was like, damn, like, and I never understood it. You feel me? God bless his soul. And I was like, God damn, like, but when I got older, I started seeing. Listen, you ever hear a story with people and they always kind of like the hero in the situation? It's like, yo, this person done me dirty. This person done me dirty. So 100 niggas done you, 100 niggas ain't rocking with you, and it's all their fault. Now I can see 1 or 2, but if you get to like 5 to 10 niggas, like, then obviously it's you.
Come on now. Yo, hold on, brother. You know what? I never asked you how to spell your name. Is it with the ER or with the A?
With the A.
Okay. I kind of knew, but let me I gotta let people know you on the line. Hold on.
Straight up.
Hold on. Look. Yeah, keep going. I just gotta highlight that you on the line. Go ahead.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. Look. So when Katt was doing that, come on, man, you can't tell me Katt ain't unpredictable. You seen this nigga at the pardon me, but you seen this guy at the Beanie Siegel show 8-9 years ago. He acting crazy and belligerent, and then he jump on whoever the security and got knocked out. They ain't unpredictable. You can't tell me he ain't unpredictable where you at a school and you fighting a little kid. You a grown man. You supposed to move out the way. Like, you know what? All right, youngin. You feel me? Walk away. You 30 years older than these kids. What happened? The little man had you in a headlock. Ain't nobody coming up with all these stories for nothing, bro.
Come on, bro.
And when Dave Chappelle, he the coolest. I never ever heard him call out another comedian. But when he called them out, I say, yo. But then, you know, I had to talk with people, and people were just like looking at me like I was crazy. Like, nah, bro. Man, niggas just hating on Katt. Man, a year later, look what happened.
Come on.
Rest in peace, Reggie Carroll, man.
Rest in peace, Reggie Carroll, man. You know.
Rest in peace. And what they said, it sound like a person with passion. It sounded like emotional. It sounded like it was emotion. Come on, bro.
Shit crazy.
Come on, bro. If we don't hear nothing, come on, bro.
Come on, man. I'm gonna say this, man. If it was love for Reggie, right, it wouldn't be handled the way it's being handled. Let's just say that tour he was on, none of the comedians, let's just say there was a no-show when it came to paying their respects to this man while he was in his transition. I'm gonna leave it as that. You tell me if that shit ain't strange and weird. If it's all love, right? If we say like we, you know, brother, you on tour with me, right? We doing our 1-2 thing on the hip hop shit, right? And the homie, whoever, the homie Greg somehow dies on tour. You know what I mean? Maybe some goons catch him going to get, you know, some blunt wrap or something. You mean to tell me none of us gonna say RIP to that man? None of us is gonna pay respects to that man and his family?
Come on, man. Come on. Listen, the silence speak louder than the words, bro.
Damn, buddy, say that again, bro.
Silence speak louder than words sometimes. Come on, man. Come on, bro. He ain't get a RIP.
Come on.
He ain't get a RIP. Like, come on. You can't get his brother a RIP. Now, let's say he did. Like, come on, bro. The Katt family, you know, Reggie family and all that. I would have been, bro, that funeral would have been paid for. He would have had, I mean, listen, I don't know if he did or not.
I don't know if he did or not, but I'm just going off what the cause I'm getting.
We going by allegedly. We saying alleged.
We gonna say alleged, but I went to Reggie's services. You know what I'm saying? I went to the wake. I didn't go to the funeral. You know what I mean? You know, I'm from NY, so I pulled up to B-Mall. You dig? So I went, you know, to pay my respects to that man and his family. And I only knew him for 2 years. And to my understanding, all your comedians, you know, the one we talking about now and even Monique, y'all knew Reggie for like 20, 30 years. I only
and
know
then show
2
up.
years.
And then show up.
Shit.
Hey man, actions speak louder than words, baby.
Yeah, this is a fact.
Man, God,
Fact.
man.
So
So when
yeah, this is the universe. Like you read it. Like the Steve Harvey shit. When I caught it, I said, "Nah, this ain't that old beef. This is everything that's going on now." You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to say, because he said it already. Yo, when I see you, I slap you. And then it's another thing to say, I got people that I pay to lay you down. To
he
let
threw it in the air.
Yeah, he put it in the air to let you know, I know how you playing. We gonna play this. We gonna play on that same time. You understand what
Man,
I'm saying?
wicked. And you know, me and you, we kind of like the same. So like,
Facts.
you know, I listen. When he said that, I heard it. I said, "Yo, hold up." I said, "Nah, he knows something."
Come on
'Cause
now.
ain't nobody just gonna come on, bro.
Steve don't even talk like that. He don't even talk like that. You dig? He'll let you know he from the projects or whatever if you disrespect him. But I never heard Steve say, "Yo, I got people I paid to lay you down." Once I heard that, I said, "No, that's different. That's a different energy."
And you gotta think about it. Steve's smart. Steve got endorsements and and like all kind of stuff going on. You feel me?
Correct.
You know, he's like kind of portrayed as a positive brother as far as image. You feel me? But he threw that out the window.
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, oh no, yeah, I got people that touch you too." That's what he was saying.
Yeah. Now, yo, bro, let me be honest, bro. I be just telling people, use your common sense, right? But also, if y'all gonna move how you're moving, remember how when Takeoff got murdered? You see, everybody was on the internet like, nah, this ain't right. Yo, what's going on with Jay Prince and his sons? They know something. You dig what I'm saying, right? They was going crazy, right? Then with the Nipsey situation, you see how they was going crazy on Big U and everybody around that situation? Oh, they know some or you know, conspiracy theories or whatever, right? So why when it came to Reggie, I mean, I know y'all don't know Reggie like that, but why he ain't get 10% of that, 1% of that?
Nah, listen. Listen, that right there situation, right? You got to think about Katt name is big. You feel me?
Correct. That's a fact.
Even if like boom, the brother Reggie passed, that alone should have been like, it should have been like, oh nah, we should have been still talking about it today. Far
Come on
as
now.
the news.
Say that again. Say that again, bro.
It should have been on the news. I'm talking about we should have been talking about that still to this day. Like, nah, we need some answers from Katt. I don't see no podcasters saying something, but then okay, Katt y'all favorite, but we don't give the same grace to like Puffy. And I know Diddy's a piece of, but you feel me? Diddy just was a freak.
Come on now.
And y'all was ready to hang him. But then, you know, a brother get and y'all don't want no answers. It's like, oh yeah, but you know that's Katt Williams. You know what I'm saying? Man, get out of here, man. Nah, bro.
I thought
somebody living fast.
Somebody living fast. I thought I was wilding, bro. That's when I knew people ain't G'd up out here, because if it was your brother or if the shoe was on the other foot, like I said, if Katt was on Reggie watch, just say like if he was on like I'm a superstar, but I don't want to deal with the limelight right now. Yo, Reggie, let me lay low at your spot. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know where you at. And just say like, God forbid, the shoe was on the other foot and Katt came up, getting murked. What would people be saying about Reggie?
Oh, Reggie probably had. Oh, they would have definitely said Reggie had something to do with it.
Okay.
With no proof.
Okay. I thought I was wilding.
If Reggie wouldn't even had a comment, if Reggie wouldn't have said R.I.P. or anything,
Come on, man.
they'd be like, oh yeah, Reggie killed Katt. But then the same, on the flip side, that happened to that brother, and none of y'all say, "Oh yeah, we're nah, Katt, we need answers." And we ain't saying you did it.
Exactly. We just want answers.
We just want answers. Oh, what happened? Nah, bro, because that's your responsibility.
Come on.
So that means you was faking the whole time.
Man, Butter.
You wanted them. You wanted Cedric and all of them. And I'm not saying they perfect. Not saying they perfect.
No, look, I'm gonna say this, not to cut your wisdom. And then it's videos that come out, right? Mind you, homie got bailed out less than 2 weeks, right? The nigga who they said that did it, right? But then the videos that come out, right? You got a camera set up in the house where Reggie is at, and you outside the door filming on a GoPro or cell phone, antagonizing Reggie, right? So it shit don't even add up. Like, but now if it's an investigation, shouldn't the police have those tapes? How's a nigga out on bail releasing these tapes?
Man,
that's what nobody says nothing. Like I'm like, yo, I'm in a bad movie. I'm in a bad dream.
And on top of that, listen, on top of that, right? How y'all let him off with no proper investigation? Usually that take a couple months.
Come on, man.
For you to like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And where you at, it's like I don't know, like the living circumstances over there, but ain't no money like that. Not saying there's no money in Mississippi, but ain't no money like that over there with probably where you was at.
Come on. Come on,
man.
But this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes. I got you locked in, bro. I ain't know. Listen, I knew you was sharp. I didn't know you was that sharp. We really on the same frequency. I already know we always, was seeing eye to eye on topics. And mind you, me and Butter never met. So for us to build like this is crazy. Because matter of fact, me and him never even spoke on this topic. Right or wrong, Butter?
We never spoke on this topic.
That's how you know. As I said, when
look, I don't even know what made me even call. This ain't even my cup of tea. Like usually when it's stuff like that, I don't call unless it's hip hop. But once I heard that, I said, "Oh nah, oh yeah, OG knows something."
OG,
but hey man, don't kill the messenger.
Nah, you know what's so crazy? All the comedians know something.
Yeah.
All of them. They all know because there's a community. And salute to my man. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he was close to that situation. And while I'm online, he like, yo, Reck, don't forget to do XYZ. Telling me, yo, it's a certain move I need to make. Wow, you know what I mean? Because he like pretty much hinting at how all these niggas be moving.
Hold on, wait, before not to cut you off, but I want you to do, right, once we get off, right? Go on Bill Bellamy, like Bill Bellamy tells a story about Katt. And if you hear how like Bill Bellamy explained the story, I'm just saying, just listen to it and be a judge for yourself. Like once we get off the phone, go on there, type in Bill Bellamy on Katt Williams or Katt Williams story. Because remember, he used to have them lives where he was like telling stories every week.
Yeah, I remember that.
Go listen to the story about Katt. And it's gonna make you think. It's gonna make you say,
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna do that after I get off this live. But I'm gonna say this. You know what's so crazy with people that kill me? They do the research for everything else and everybody else, right? They favorites, but it's another situation that happened that's similar to this Reggie situation with old boy.
Oh, listen.
That's why I'm like, yo, come on, man. This is a reoccurring situation. But y'all,
hold on. But that's what I'm saying. Go listen to that story, and it's probably the same story you saying. But go listen to that story and tell me that don't sound familiar.
Matter of fact, why are we on live? I could play it. Matter of fact, is it on YouTube or is it on Instagram?
Yeah, it should be on YouTube. It should be on YouTube.
Yeah,
but I'll never forget. He had and he was saying like, yo, like the moral of it, Katt used to go around pressing niggas.
Got you. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up. Keep talking. I'm gonna pull it up.
So listen, look, chat, don't get mad at me. I know y'all Katt fans and
Yeah.
all that, bro, but I'm gonna call a spade, bro.
Facts. Uh-oh.
Come on.
I got it here. I'm about to pull it up. This is what I'm gonna do, butter. I'm gonna pull it up, play it, and I'm gonna open the lines up. Of course, I want you to call back, but I want the people to call back. I'm gonna see if they're gonna keep it G'd up. But because a lot of them, they under a trance. You digging them?
Man, look. These celebrities ain't nothing but humans, man. They ain't God or nothing. It's not God, bro.
Facts.
But it is what it is.
It is what it. Yo, butter. I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes. Your assessment today on fire, golden. Platinum.
Man, I appreciate it, baby.
No doubt. I appreciate you for using common sense and keeping it G'd up. A lot of people, they just want to be mad at Steve Harvey for whatever reason. And first of all, Steve Harvey is responding to the Club Shay Shay interview. He got every right to respond.
Yeah, come on. And you know what? These people never been in this situation. So, like, I kind of understand, but like, come on, bro. If somebody defaming your character, if me and Bernie had a beef, that was between me and Bernie. But you can't sit here and say, oh, I'm hating on Bernie or doing this and the third. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
And you got flaws. How you want? Yo, this would get me mad. I know I'm about to get off.
You go.
This would get me mad. I hate when dirty niggas get mad when another dirty nigga do them dirty.
Come on, man.
Bro, you a dirty nigga too. Ain't no honor amongst thieves out here.
That's a fact. Yo, butter. You was on fire.
Man, salute,
appreciate you. Salute. Look, stay on the watch the channel. Stay on the channel. Cause I'm gonna play that Bill Bellamy, and that's off the strength of you. And if you want to tap back in, you can. All right.
All right. Salute.
Salute, King. Man, listen. Butter was on it, and he didn't even know what the topic was. Wow. Peace. All right, let me go get to this Bill Bellamy. I'll get back to the calls. Let's get it. Oh yeah, we getting to the shit. That's why I be trying to tell people, if you gonna be on top of, doing research and all that, do the same shit for everybody. It can't be one-sided. You want to do it for Takeoff, Nipsey, what's the other guy? Whoever. Biggie, Tupac, be on that same time with everybody. Let's not pick and choose. We're gonna go on this Bill Bellamy. We're gonna go to this Bill Bellamy Katt Williams story, because I never saw it. My man Butter from New Jersey said, yo, Rack, you gotta tap into that. So I'm gonna tap into that. I'm gonna put you on the game. Let's get it. And mind you, I heard homie feels the way towards Bill Bellamy for just speaking his truth. But nevertheless, let's get it.
This is a true story. This was the night that Katt Williams came up to Chocolate Sundays, right? So I don't know if you know about Chocolate Sundays. Chocolate Sundays in LA is always at the Laugh Factory. And on Sundays, you just never know what comedian is going to pop up, who's going to do a set. They usually have different hosts. They rotate and this, that, and the other. So the reason this night happened, because D-Lay had called me up, my little bro, and D said, yo, man, B, you should come through tonight. Let's go on stage and rip these niggas. So I said, all right. So I get out the crib and I go up there. and it's me and D-Lay. We actually go back to back that night, which was dope. So D-Lay went on, and then I went on after him. We both killed, and it was a great night. So we all outside, and we taking pictures and shit. It was a bunch of dudes up there that were like celebrities and different comics. I remember that night. Lil Rel was there as well. I'm trying to think of the picture we took. We actually took a picture right outside by the Laugh Factory. So literally we leave and we walk across the street. I literally had my car parked across the street, and I'm sitting in the car with my boy Big E. He like right here and shit, right? He's like, yo, B, man, you did your thing tonight, nigga. You did your motherfucking thing, B. I was nervous about coming out the motherfucking house, nigga. You and D-Lay, man, y'all niggas was good tonight, right? Just as he's saying that, right here, coming up the window on the side of my truck was Katt Williams. So I see him in the mirror, and he walking up to the truck, because he little, he like right there, you can see him, right? He right there. So he comes up, greetings, niggas. I just happened to see you walk into your car, and I wanted to know, are you niggas famished? And I said, I'm kind of hungry and shit. You know me, B, I'm always hungry, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Katt goes, if you would like to have a really good meal, meet me at Mel's Diner. I'll be there in 17 minutes.
Mind you, I never saw this story. Salute the butt on this. I'm going to continue on.
Like some random number. It's like in 17 minutes. Like some random number. It's like in 17 minutes. Good meal. Meet me at Mel's Diner. I'll be there in 17 minutes. Like some random number. It's like, nigga, it's only 3 minutes, but he said 17 minutes. So cool. So we get down to Mel's Diner. If you know Sunset Boulevard, you leave Laugh Factory and you're going west. You're going west towards the water, right? So you go to Mel's Diner, right? We get to Mel's Diner. Katt Williams is not in the diner, but his Rose is sitting in the parking lot, right? So we go in there and we like, yo, where's Katt? It was like, we're surveying the building. We're securing the building. I say, is this nigga Secret Service? Is this nigga Secret Service? Okay, cool. So he had these two chicks, right?
Wow. I never heard this. You heard what he just said? That's kind of crazy. Do the knowledge with everything that's going on. Like I said, you do the research, it's out here. That's crazy. Let me rewind it back. Yo, Butter, you was on one, man. Salute. Jersey, y'all got an official one. Salute the Butter.
The building, we securing, we're surveying. Go in there and we like, yo, where's Katt? It was like, we're surveying the building. We're securing the building. I say, is this nigga Secret Service? Is this nigga Secret Service? Okay, cool. So he had these two chicks, right? I can't make this shit up. He had these two chicks that looked like FOIs, like, but they was like real cool looking chicks, like they was in Judas and the Black Messiah. They had the little leather jackets on and shit. And they kicked over, one of the ladies kicked over the men's room, looked like this, and the other chick, like, yo, you, boom, she kick over the ladies' room, go in there, clear that shit out, make sure nobody pee-peeing and nothing, right? So that shit was clear. Then they clear the back of the diner, right? In exactly 17 minutes. Katt Williams walks in Mel's Diner. I cannot make this.
Hey, yo, did y'all peep what he said? I'm going to have to rewind it because it probably went over your head. Let me see. Matter of fact, call the show. I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to finish it, but that's pretty much, I think it went over your head. Salute the Butter. Butter is a fucking G. Yo, Butter, you got to tap back in, bro, because you cracked the code on some other shit. Like you threw the alley-oop, like a no-look pass alley-oop. Oh, shit, because I never saw this. So now, if you don't do your homework on what's really going on, and why shit is being swept under the rug, then I know you just want to be blind. I just know you want to be blind. And this Bill Bellamy, he did this 4 years ago. But he's talking about a story that happened even longer than the actual vlog he put up. Man, Butter, you on one, bro. Salute. If you hold on, let me open the lines up. Cause I gotta see what the wreck mob is at. Cause I ain't gonna front with homie. You had me a little worried, like in terms of like, I was like, damn, the wreck mob must be losing it. Usually they be on point. They usually, call it down the middle like me. Well, I'm glad I got real ones like Butter. I understand what it is. Wow. Bill Bellamy, man. That's crazy. I got to reach out to Bill Bellamy now. Wow, that's crazy. All right. The lines is open. I'm going to play the joint, though. Butter, you welcome to call back. Butter, you cracked the code, bro. Wow. This Bill Bellamy video was so important, man. Let me go back to the beginning because it went over your head.
Actually go back to back that night, which was dope. So D-Lay went on, and then I went on after him. We both killed, and it was a bunch of dudes up there that we by the Laugh Factory. So literally, we leave and we walk across the street. I literally had my car parked across the street, and I'm sitting in the car with my boy Big E. He like right here, shit, right? He's like, yo, B man, you did your thing tonight, nigga. You did your motherfucking thing, B. I was nervous about coming out the motherfucking house, nigga. You and D-Lay, man, y'all niggas was good tonight, right? Just as he's saying that, right here, coming up the window on the side of my truck was Katt Williams. So I see him in the mirror, and he walking up to the truck. Because he little, he like right there. You can see him, right? He right there. So he comes up. Greetings, niggas. I just happened to see you walk into your car, and I wanted to know, are you niggas famished? And I said, I'm kind of hungry and shit. You know me, B. I'm always hungry, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Katt goes, if you would like to have a really good meal, meet me at Mel's Diner. I'll be there in 17 minutes. Like some random number. It's like, nigga, it's only 3 minutes, but he said 17 minutes. So cool. Like, nigga, it's only 17 minutes. Good meal. Meet me at Mel's Diner. I'll be there in 17 minutes. Like,
so I'm gonna stop it there, right? No, I'm gonna let it play because I don't want. But y'all gotta pay attention to the 17 minutes. He said, "Meet me at the diner in 17 minutes." Pay attention to detail, numbers, timing.
Some random number. It's like, nigga, it's only 3 minutes, but he said 17 minutes. So cool. So we get down to Mel's Diner. If you know Sunset Boulevard, you leave Laugh Factory and you're going west. You're going west towards the water, right? So you go to Mel's Diner, right? We get to Mel's Diner. Katt Williams is not in the diner, but his Rolls is sitting in the parking lot, right? So we go in there and we like, yo, where's Katt? It was like, we're surveying the building. We're securing the building. I say, is this nigga Secret Service? This is nigga Secret Service? Okay, cool. So he had.
Did you hear what he just said? Y'all shit going over your heads, but I see what's going on. A lot of y'all just fanned out. But this nigga saying some shit.
In the diner, but his Rolls, right? We get the Mel's Diner. Katt Williams is not in the diner, but his Rolls is sitting in the parking lot, right? So we go in there and we like, yo, where's Katt? It was like, we're surveying the building. We're securing the building. I say, is this nigga Secret Service? This is nigga Secret Service? Okay, cool. So he had these two chicks, right? I can't make this shit up. He had these two chicks that looked like FOIs, like, but they was like real cool looking chicks, like they was in Judas and the Black Messiah. They had the little leather jackets on and shit, and they.
Hold on, caller. Hold on. Mute your audio. Hold on, caller. All right, I'm gonna continue to play it. Let's get it.
Kicked over. One of the ladies kicked over the men's room, looked like this, and the other chick, yo, you, boom, she kicked open the ladies' room, go in there, clear that shit out, make sure when nobody pee-peeing and nothing, right? So that shit was clear. Then they clear the back of the diner, right? In exactly 17 minutes.
Peace. Yep. Why is people calling, playing the games on the phone? You see what's going on? Two people called back to back, didn't say nothing, and hung up. But shit crazy. Pay attention to detail. Peace. Yeah. Peace. Ash. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, hold on. You gotta say that again because I gotta pull you in because I forgot. My bad. Anytime when I play a video, I gotta pull the phone app in. Hold on one sec. They can't hear you. I'm sorry. All right.
Okay, that's okay.
You good. Say everything over from the beginning. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hi, my name is Ashley Matthews, and I call often M.Reck. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of background. I'm a licensed clinical therapist by trade. And before you can become licensed, you do your clinicals. And I chose to do my clinicals on death row at San Quentin. So I've been around a lot of killers. A crazy person is a dangerous person that will hurt you. Ain't nobody playing games no more. I was friends with Pac. I knew Pac. I met Biggie one time. I compare Biggie to Martin Luther King. He didn't want no smoke with Pac. He was cool. He was trying to figure out what was what. Pac was electric. He was hard to control. He was hard headed. And a lot of what was going on, to tell you the truth, was loyalty. He felt that Biggie was not loyal to him. And that hurt him because he comes from a place of abandonment. So he takes friendship and loyalty very seriously. But I just want to let people know, and I don't want to go off topic, is that take this situation real. Because apparently Steve is taking it real the way he's speaking. When Katt's speaking, Katt's taking it real. Somebody done already been murked.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So we need to understand the life and times we're living in and stop playing. Words do hurt. And we don't want to replay the whole Biggie and Pac situation because people were involved that could have stopped that situation, but they fanned the flames. They wore gasoline draws in a house on fire because they thought it was funny and they didn't think nobody was taking it serious. But I was on the inside and I knew what I was hearing was serious. You see what I'm saying? And so people need to be real cool and take Steve serious and take Katt serious. And somebody has already passed away. So, we really need to take words seriously. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for letting me have some time. All right, bye-bye.
Peace. See, I see people want to sweep it under the rug. See people be fanned out. And see, what you're not understanding is the reason why Reggie murder is being swept under the rug. Bill Bellamy is telling you why. But y'all don't want to, grasp what he's saying. For whatever reason. I guess you're fanned out. It is what it is. But I'm gonna listen to my man Butter. My man Butter said, play that Bill Bellamy wreck. And you're gonna understand what I was saying. You feel me? Because my man Reggie is not gonna be murdered and be be swept under the rug. I don't give a fuck who watch he was on. Katt Williams. It could have been Steve Harvey. We want answers. And you could leave this live. If you want to glaze Katt, you want to glaze Katt in his nutsack, you could seconds. This live with self-destruct in 5 seconds. Peace. Salute to SJ. I'm gone. Love.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck.